I'm saying you didn't retreat into a whiter genre. In fact, you arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
Deeper into blackness.
Yeah.
So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who
music.
among us?
Yeah, I love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm hyper aware of the politics of today, that safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found. And of course, it appealed to me to do something that I felt like at a time when there's plenty of people expecting me to take some of the routes y'all are taking.
Yep.
To take the route that not only might not be expected, but is also the one I genuinely want to take. So all the stars aligned in that way for me, to be honest. I'm not going to pretend like what you're talking about, I was like, I guess you're right. I knew that there were multiple things appealing about this route, but I also came to the decision, I'm proud to say, off of what feels good in my ear. I love R&B music. I love the sound of soft, intimate, melodic music. So I want to be understood. I want to write melodies that invite people.
I am Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. And well, this is going to be my official album reaction / review of Jack Harlow's new album, Monica. Now, I've been seeing a lot of the backlash that he's been receiving, especially for this clip in particular right here, as far as this album goes. And, it's kind of crazy how this works, right? Because you see the first reactions when the album first drops on Twitter, and it was a lot of people, they weren't mad at it. They were like, oh, Jack Harlow made a R&B album. That's cool, okay. This is different. I like it, whatever. That's what they were saying. I was just like, okay, same Jack Harlow hype train, I guess, is still around for him. Who knows? But I guess one of these bots made the wrong mistake when pushing the narrative and trying to compare whatever this is to a R&B legend like D'Angelo. And that's when the black community was like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? And so they went and listened to this album and went, hell, this ain't no D'Angelo. This is Jack Harlow trying to imitate and copy and poach our style. Now, one, it's a lot of white people making R&B music. So we can't be upset at him and mad at him for that. It's like Sailor's an Asian woman. She's making R&B music. Like Adele in a sense. While you could say that's a pop act, Adele makes R&B tracks. Like some point they all dive into neo soul. Now Jack Harlow's a rapper. I don't understand why he wants to sing to me right now and do melodies. I don't get it. Like I was expecting more raps from him. Because he still is yet to prove himself in that. Like, you cross over genres when you've mastered your field. When you've I've mastered rap. I've established myself as a rap legend amongst my peers. Let me cross over, do something different. That's when you go do something different and we go, oh, okay, this is new. But we want to hear you rap. We like you rapping. Number one, You haven't won us over in the raps. So I don't know what makes you think you're going to win us over doing neo soul. And he has a hard hill to climb. Because, as you can see behind me, To Whom This May Concern by Jill Scott is the best R&B album to drop in a really long time. Best neo soul album to drop. Best music, just in general, period, to drop in a while, in my opinion. I love Jill Scott. Queen. So you got the right one. But you got the wrong one if it's just an imitation. I'm objective. I listen to music with open ears. I don't try to go into things hating it, no matter what my preconceived notions are. Even though I don't really like Jack Harlow as an artist, he's really not that impressive to me. I prefer somebody like Marlon Craft. If we want to talk about white rappers, I'd rather take me a Marlon Craft over a Jack Harlow and a Netspin. Hell, I'd rather take Win, a female white rapper, over Jack Harlow. I'd rather listen to her spit than Jack Harlow. I'm just being completely honest with you. So I'm not the biggest Jack Harlow fan. That's the so you you do lose points there, but at the same time, I am a huge music, hip hop, R&B fan. Pop, rock, I love it all. It's just music in general. So I'm interested. I want to hear what this is gonna be. So I'm gonna listen to this album like I listen to every other album on this channel as far as reaction and review goes. I'm gonna give it a fire, mid, or trash as a grade. I'm gonna grade each song with fire, mid, or trash. And yeah, I see what the opinions are. I see what a lot of people are saying about it. But like I said, I'm open to being impressed and going, oh, well, this is much better than I thought it would be. You know, it's not as disappointing or as trash as I was hoping it would be, because that's what I'm hoping, you know. I'd rather rant, if I can be honest with you, because Jack Harlow and artists like him are a huge problem with music, in my opinion. But like I said, I'm putting all that to the side. All those preconceived notions are going to the side, and we're going to listen to this new album with open ears. Let's get it. Oh, God. First things first. I got Blacker is crazy. All right, first track, Trade Places. Let's see. Okay.
All I wanna do is get some time alone with you the way you want to, baby girl. Find somewhere that we can walk around together, see, cause I don't want you by yourself. You put up your hair and pick out what you wanna wear. I'm coming, won't you? Say the word. We can call it when you're ready to. Show me what you really wanna do. I wish I could trade places with that fence. I wanna be the one that you lean against. We can make it so you maintain in a sense. Talk to me till you're fully convinced. I wish I could trade places with that lamppost. I like the way you lean on that damn post. I could be the handrail that you put your hands on. All I wanna do is get some time alone with you the way you want to, baby girl. Find somewhere that we can walk around together, see, cause I don't want you by yourself. You put up your hair and pick out what you wanna wear. I'm coming, won't you? Say the word. We can call it when you're ready to. Show me what you really wanna do. I can't find no benefits in going our separate ways. And I know you so independent, and it don't need to change. I just need a chance to bring the woman out of you. I already see it coming out of you. Gripping on your body like I'm running out of you. Wondering if I'm wanting something out of you. Go ahead and tell me, how does it feel when all of a sudden someone appears and takes you by surprise? All I wanna do is get some time alone with you the way you want to, baby girl. Find somewhere that we can walk around together, see, cause I don't want you by yourself. You put up your hair and pick out what you wanna wear. I'm coming, won't you? Say the word. We can call it when you're ready to. Show me what you really wanna do.
Damn it. All right, a few thoughts, right? One is not as bad as I expected it to be. That's one. That's a plus. I didn't mind that. Like, I didn't mind it. In a sense, I might have found it a bit enjoyable. It doesn't really sound like he's imitating anybody, to be honest. It just sounds like he's doing his type of melodies, I guess. It sounds like it's him trying to do R&B, which is, I guess, you know, it is what it is. He's not the best singer in the world, so he's not trying to do that, as you can tell and hear. But rhyme scheme, as far as the hook, wasn't bad. I love the instrumentation and the music and the beat. The hooks were a lot more to be desired, but I give him a fire. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't mind Trade Places. I didn't mind it, okay? Damn it, Jack Harlow. Why am I so mean? Why can't I just hate things? Like everybody, like it should be easy, but I'm a music guy, so if the music's good, it's like, fuck. Can't be mad.
Gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome. Giving my love, even though you want some. Wanna see you stay. I'll be the one you're moving on from. Giving my love, even though you want some. Sleeping on your own, huh? Staying to yourself, huh? Working on your own projects. Touching on yourself, huh? Checking in the hotels, making all your own money. Gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome. Giving my love, even though you want some. First time mine. I laid eyes on you, would've been the wrong time to approach. I could tell you had a strong mind, so I'ma wait, but I couldn't wait a long time. Looking at you while you walk by, somehow now suddenly you are alive. Ever seem to think about and wanna talk about? Never saw how it all could've gone down. Hill till now, I just thought by. I guess you gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome. Giving my love up. I know you want some. Even though you wanna see you stay, not be the one you're moving on from. Giving my love, even though you want sleeping on your own, staying to yourself, working on your own projects, touching on yourself, checking in the hotels, making all your own money. Gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome. Giving my love, even though you want some. Last time we saw each other, you had caught me at a bad time, telling you I'm not sure when I'ma have time. At that time I was trying to have my cake and still find out how it tastes. That day you discovered one of my traits before you took the elevator out of my place. Haven't seen you since then, still I'll wait. And when I'm next to you next we can lie awake. Just delicately touching, relishing you so bad. Fell asleep discussing whether we should hold back. Jealousy and lust is seldom seen as romance. Telling me I'm rushing, how to say it's over. Oh, gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome. Giving my love, even though you want some. Wanna see you stay, not be the one you're moving on from. Giving my love, even though you want some. Sleeping on your own, staying to yourself, working on your own projects, touching on yourself, checking in the hotels, making all your own money. Gotta walk away, even though you're lonesome. Giving my love, don't give my love, even though you want some.
Mid.
You don't wanna rush, that's fine, okay. I'll let you decide what's not okay. Not okay. Sick of meeting people that you find okay. Invites come, you say I'm okay. I'm okay. Loving you's a question. I think about coming your direction. I think about wanting your affection. I think about you. Glad we got an ocean in between us, otherwise emotion will keep creeping up. Don't know how to cope when I think about you. Hey, maybe I should just stop holding on to this, cause the more that you resist and the more I miss you. Send a kiss every time I reminisce. Is it wrong if I wanna be wrong? Holding out hope, hoping it could exist. Wondering if it's just me, is it more my issue? If so, tell me that I'm dismissed. If it's gone that you want, I'll be gone. I'm so fascinated, baby. Wrote you this sonata. Could you be persuaded? Baby. Won't say things I've thought of. Friends know what your name is. Can't lie, it gets brought up. Let's not complicate it. We can both be like water. Maybe I should just stop holding on to this, cause the more that you resist and the more I miss you. Send a kiss every time I reminisce. Is it wrong if I wanna be wrong? Holding out hope, hoping it could exist. Wondering if it's just me, is it more my issue? If so, tell me that I'm dismissed. If it's gone that you want, I'll be gone. You wake me up for real. You keep me up to date. Don't hang me out to dry. All I can do is wait. You wake me up for real. You make me wanna say I need you in my life. Don't walk away. Hallelujah. I've been trying to get to you. Wake up, taking the petunias. At this point, I just assumed you moved on.
Trash. I'm over here in deep thought right now because I'm thinking. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking like I was thinking about like when Justin Timberlake like kind of switched up his style and tried to do like an R&B album. And then he kind of went into folk at one point too. But you know, and then I thought about Teddy Swims. I'm like, oh yeah, Teddy Swims that's another white R&B artist. Charlie Puth dabbles in choir and soul music every so often, so he tries to tap into that as well. I guess the problem is Jack Harlow just doesn't have the talent level. He doesn't have the songwriting ability. He doesn't have the voice. Like, I guess in his head he thinks he's Drake. he thinks he's the white Drake, so he could do something as basic as this, and people, white girls will love it, I'm sure. But it's crazy how we went fire mid and trash like that. Well, it's how you know I'm being honest, because I like the first song. I do. I was like, okay, this isn't bad. This isn't as bad as I thought it would be. But now I'm starting to hear the problems as we settle in. And it just all sounds boring. Like, there's no interesting storytelling going on, really. It just, like, it's no real substance there to me. Like, it's nothing to care about. It's nothing to latch on to. There's nothing that makes me feel or give me any emotion. Like, it's meh. You know, it is what it is. At this point, at least that's how I felt about Prague and Lonesome in the sense. Lonesome, it was a few things that was good about Lonesome as far as the beat went, but that was about it. Didn't really like his verses in that, so either way, that one was mid. But Prague was just, that was a boring piece of work right there. It just, if you're gonna do a ballad, right, one thing you have to have is the voice, because the voice is what's gonna carry the slow parts of the song, like your way of able to like go from piano to F forte and really crescendo into a climax. Like, you need to have a voice to do that. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm ever going to hear that in this album. I don't think it's ever going to be a song where Jack Harlow is really trying to show me he can sing. So it is kind of egregious, because you do give somebody like Teddy Swims a pass, because he actually is talented. He can actually sing. So you understand why he makes R&B music, because he has the voice to make R&B music. But Jack Harlow, he's not even a good rapper. So what made him think he was going to be a good singer, or at least be acknowledged as one? I don't know. Next track.
Let me consume I get
We're
it.
done with this.
You're my winter, she's my summer. One comes round, I crave the other. At first, there's no cause for concern. Time elapses, passions emerge. It comes on the radio every time I'm on the way to see you.
You know what this sounds? This sounds like a R&B track from a demo artist. Like, this is how they formatted it, and we're giving it to, I don't know, SZA or Giveon or Teddy Swims or somebody who can actually fucking sing, to actually, you know, bring out the good parts of it and really show the technique in it all. This just sounds like the demo. This doesn't sound like the actual track. So that's what makes me think he might be a good demo R&B artist. Like, he could write for Drake. Drake will take this and spice it up a bit.
I can't shake it out of my this enticing melody. But once I find a way to hurt, conflict finds a way to me. I can't help but hum along your infectious melody. That's why you're my winter, she's my summer. One comes round, I crave the other. Sometimes I can't help but wonder, laying right next to you thinking, what a curse. Can't be without you for what it's worth. My mind wanders sometimes, in other words, I still think about her. A sudden urge drives me into fantasies, but it burns everything I said above and never couldn't tell you how it happens, what occurs. Suddenly I'm struggling with loving her. I gotta get it out my system. Conventional wisdom tells me by the grass that I'm a fence from. We say things that you and I say. No sense in questioning if it meant some. Symptoms surfacing on my face. Can't hide a change in the momentum. Wind comes cold and blowing my way. Inhale the breeze until I went numb. My winter, she's my summer. One comes round, I crave the other. What this means, I'm still so unsure. Who comes first provides no comfort. What a curse.
The problem with that is, and I gave it a mid, I didn't give it a trash, is because, like I said, on surface, that song would be 10 times better with somebody else singing it. Facts. Like it would be much better. Like I said, they could just punch up some lines, make it a bit more clever. Outside of that, it would have been way better with somebody else singing it, in my honest opinion. Because what's happening, I feel like whoever this band is behind Jack Harlow, they are carrying him right now. This is some amazing instrumentation. Like, they are cooking back there. They're cooking. It's just the front guy, lead guy singing over the tracks is a lot to be desired from him. He's lacking in a lot of talent aspects to really make this the good music that it should be. I get Jack Harlow wanted to do some NPR type vibe, type music, Tiny Desk type, flow and style and what he's doing. But at the same time, it's like I said, it's a lot to be desired from him. Instrumentation is great. Band is doing amazing. Like, I'd much rather hear the instrumental of this album. Like, that would be 10 times better right now, because they're cooking. But Jack Harlow, he's just, pretty trash. It's like I said, he's demo artist. He's a demo. This is a demo R&B album. This is the album that the ghostwriter sends over for the actual artist to punch up and make better. Like, you formatted it, you set the foundation. This ain't no Jack Harlow.
You'll find trouble
James
if
Savage.
you wait for me. Won't be long.
Okay.
Before I break that heart you gave so easily. My hand won't, it's almost over. So move along. Just be careful what you take from me.
Yeah. If James Savage was singing the rest of this album, it'd probably be pretty fire. Not gonna lie to you. If it was him doing the vocals on every song instead of Jack Harlow, yeah, I give it out a fire. That was cool. Shout out to James Strong. That's his name.
All of my friends tell me I tend to come on way too strong, way too fast, I'm way too gone. All of my friends say I keep falling in love way too often, telling me slow down and be cautious. All I know is this time's different. Let's just call it intuition. So why should I be deprived of my chance to see if my fantasies satisfy what I had in mind? I've been thinking about it substantially, because all of my friends tell me I tend to come on way too strong, way too fast, I'm way too gone. All of my friends say I keep falling in love way too often, telling me slow down and be cautious. But if I had you, I'm never ever gonna need love again. Never ever gonna want love again. Never gonna try and find love. But if I had you, it could be the end of my suffering. Something worth fully uncovering. Never gonna try and find love again. Don't wanna make it too vague, I found a way to move on. I gave my loving to her because I hated you gone. I must have did it again, I must have waited too long. I must have struggled with giving you everything that you want. I wasn't taking my time when I was taking you on. And what you say to me now, here go the space that you want. I think you know who you are, that's why I made you this song. Don't wanna make it too obvious, but maybe I'm wrong, and so all of my friends tell me I tend to come on way too strong, way too fast, I'm way too gone. All of my friends say I keep falling in love way too often, telling me slow down and be cautious. But if I had you, I'm never ever gonna need love again. Never ever gonna want love again. Never gonna try and find love. But if I had you, I'm suffering, something worth fully uncovering.
That's why there's no
Never gonna
bill.
try and find love again.
That's why there's no real climax. It's a lot to be desired with his talent. It's not there. I get wanting to sing, but you gotta want to sing. Like, you gotta want to actually do it. You gotta actually want to be like, no, I could really sing. Like, I could really hit notes, and like, it can't just be stagnant and redundant. You know what I mean? Well, honestly, that song was more enjoyable than the last few we just heard. So I give him that one. I give him fire on that one. I didn't mind that one at all. It was better. It was written better. Like I said, the instrumentation, they're cooking with these beats, and Jack Harlow was serviceable, I guess. At least it sounded like he was trying a bit, but still, he's not that, he can't sing. So just call it what it is at this point. I keep saying it's a lot to be desired. Fuck all that. He can't sing. So I'm just listening to him try to do things, hit notes, do harmonies and melodies that he shouldn't be attempting, because it's not his bag. Like, these tracks would be good if you put them on, like, just put this and Trade Places on a rap album. You've been fine. Like, you've been fine. Nobody would have cared. Like, oh, at least he tried something different.
Grown, living alone, and you feel so happy, you know what you want. So I hate to impose or disturb your comfort zone, but I can't postpone. I just wanna meet you. I don't wanna bring no problems. I just wanna greet you. So reach out when you feel like talking. I'm fine, but I want your company. You fine, but that goes without saying. But in case you're wondering, I didn't wanna leave you in doubt. So while I have you alone, I'll make one thing known. I know what I want. At least I think so. So I hate to impose and intrude on your schedule, but I can't postpone for any longer. By the second, my desire gets stronger. Can't you see that you the one that I'm fond of? I can't remember all the places I've gone to, but I remember if I met somebody like you. I can't recall no one that I was so drawn to. Wonder if you ever wondering what I'm doing. I was thinking later we could talk on the phone. What's your number? You haven't gave it to me yet, would it be wrong to tell you I'm the one I think you should belong to? Wanna love you till my name is etched on the stone. You say what are you on? My fault, I'm just gone off you. So I hate to impose or disrupt your life's tempo, but I can't postpone. And I'll be your acquaintance, I'll be your gentleman. Mine sometimes can change, I'll be more so. I'll restore your faith, I'll be sure it's strong. Reach out when you've grown tired of living your life alone. Don't be so certain of who you are, don't be so skeptical of everything. This life's so filled with phenomenons. Just take this one shot, if anything. I will waste no time and I will not betray your trust, not for anything. Got you right here now, so why would I think to hold my tongue in any way?
Mid. I like the beat. The structure of the song wasn't bad. Just lacking the talent. Mid. Like I said, whoever produced this, did the instrumentation, whatever band he had, them niggas are fire. Like I said, I'd rather hear the instrumental of this. Like, no Jack Harlow. Take him off. Take him off the whole album. Leave the other guy. He could stay on Move Along. Take him off.
You're looking at me, but you're still not listening. Acting like you don't feel nothing. Baby, I just wanna spend time with you while you're going against the grain. I don't know why you keep talking about the trouble I'll get you in. All the ways I'm gonna bring you pain. Baby, I just wanna spend time with you while you're going against the grain. All the looks that you and I get, there's no use in trying to hide it. Maybe I'm a bit too excited, rushing what we should be doing in private. Telling me the things you've decided about yourself and that you align with. Don't you know how short human life is? Let's quit talking and utilize it. Just enough, climb on my side. Help yourself, I'm on the outside. Open up, I wonder if I wasn't a guy with a profile. Coming up, would you be close-minded? Did as much, you got your own pace. I'll adjust, must wanna make things tough for us. Cause you're just looking at me, but you're still not listening. Acting like you don't feel nothing. Baby, I just wanna spend time with you while you're going against the grain. I don't know why you You keep talking about the trouble I'll get you in. All the ways I'm gonna bring you pain. Baby, I just wanna spend time with you while you're going against the grain. And I'm fine with platonic, but honestly, no disguise in those eyes that you lock with me. You and I've been divided subconsciously. Think it's time we align. Need reminded that you're just enough. Climb on my side, help yourself. I'm on the outside, open up. I wonder if I was enough. Guy with a profile coming up. Would you be close-minded as much? You got your own pace, I'll adjust. Must wanna make things tough for us. Cause you're just looking at me but you're still not listening. Acting like you don't feel nothing. Baby, I just wanna spend time with you when you're going against the grain. I don't know why you keep talking about the trouble I'll get you in. All the ways I'm gonna bring you pain. Baby, I just wanna spend time with you while you're going against the grain.
Mid
Saturday.
God
We
damn.
met on Friday. I called you on Saturday. We went out Sunday.
Mid Harlow at it again.
We went out. We went
Drops
to a
nothing
movie
but
the
mid.
next time.
Jackman mid.
The second date.
First
The other
official
albums
date.
he's ever dropped mid.
And then
All
we
mid,
went out
all
on
forgettable.
Thursday. And then we
This
went
one
out
just
Saturday.
falls in that same
We
pile.
went out Tuesday. And then we were together every day. Pretty
Get
much.
them
when
Jack
you got
Harlow
married.
music. We get that all the time. This man can't make anything memorable.
Maybe I'll get at you when my life gets slow. I'll be understanding if you change your name. Maybe you prefer to live a life you know. But one day I'll be walking by the place you stay. Ooh, oh, say hello. Ooh, oh, say hello. Ooh, oh. Maybe I'll get at you when my life gets slow. I'll be understanding if you change your name. Maybe you prefer to live a life you know. But one day I'll be walking by the place you stay. Ooh, oh, say hello. Say hello, say I'm missing you in the shape of you. I'll visit you when the day comes. I'm giving up control. I'm giving up control of you. You know I want you back. You know I come running back. Sometimes I'll listen to what you say to me. My principles are so painful. I'm giving up control. I'm giving up control of you. Maybe I'll get at you when my life gets slow. I'll be understanding if you change your name. Maybe you prefer to live a life you know. But one day I'll be walking by the place you stay. Oh, say hello. Oh, say hello. Say hello.
Yeah, enough is enough with this. I can't do it. This shit is making me sleepy. It's too. That was boring. That was boring on a whole other level right there. Listen, oh man, that was trash, and something that my media encoder is popping up. Oh, it's about to be revealed. That shouldn't be. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's some redeeming qualities about the album. It is. It's some stuff on there that's. I like the instrumentation of it all. I do. I get what he was going for at this point now. Like, clearly he's seeing everybody do the Tiny Desk concert, so he wanted to make an album where he could probably do a Tiny Desk concert. I guess his raps wasn't enough. Has Jock Harlow ever did a Tiny Desk? He probably already has where he was rapping. Who knows? Maybe he want make one that really fit the vibe of a Tiny Desk. But unfortunately, nobody. Clearly, he has a whole bunch of yes men around him. Because somebody should have told him that this might not have been the right move as far as a project goes, as far as your next album goes. You still have a lot to prove as a rapper. Why are you singing? Like, somebody should have stopped this, but I guess him having white privilege, nobody did. Everybody said, sure, but they'll love the white man singing some soft tunes. That's what we rather hear. We don't want to hear that rappity rap. We want to hear him be soft Harlow. Like, that's all that clip looked like. It looked like a soft ass wigger who, to be honest, I get why he wants to attempt. He might have a passion for it. He might really enjoy making music like this. At the end of the day, it's not his forte. It's not his cup of tea. I would advise he don't do anything like this again. if he's gonna, of course he's gonna continue to be an artist. What I'm starting to find out now is, like, back in the day, if you made bad trash music, that killed your career. Like, that was it. It was a wrap. We don't want to hear from you anymore. We don't care what you're doing. Your celebrity's gone. We're good. Disappear into the wind, and we will just. But now, to a lot of the folks that have come up now in this new generation, they're gonna always have staying power because there's so many ways to stay relevant once you already clouded up. Like, getting clout is the hardest part of it all. Once you got the clout, keeping it ain't that hard. Like, it's pretty easy now. Like, all you have to do is be active on social media, continue to keep your face out there. You have a name, so people are going to hire you to do things, whether that be commentating, podcasting, or this, that, and the third. They're going to want to interview you. You're going to always have a chance to get your voice out there and speak your name. We do not live in a day and age where a rapper can truly fall off. And it's still, and fans are so, we live in such a stan culture now. The people that love your music and love you for your music, they're going to pop up no matter what. I just seen Kodak Black doing a concert recently, and he was up there straight up bullshit. Like, straight up bullshit. But it looked like a packed house. Everybody came out to see Kodak perform. Nobody stayed home. It probably sold out. And that's the thing. It's Kodak Black. If you're a stan of Kodak and you love his music and you love him as a celebrity, if he's coming to your city to perform, you're gonna pull up. Whether he's on the stage spinning for fucking 5 minutes, you're gonna pull up. So that's the day and age we live in. So a nigga like Jack Harlow, he'll be fine. He can make trash mid music, but it's gonna unfortunately always be people that want to hear it and listen to it. That's just the unfortunate part about it. So it's never going to stop until people stop pumping money into helping him produce this music. And then once that stops and it's really on him to independently do it, then at that point, that's when you'll see the pivot and turn and him doing more acting or more commentating or podcasting. Trust me. Look, just know, I've seen it. We've seen it. It happens all the time. It's going to happen again here. Because musically, it's not cutting it. Regardless of it, I'm gonna give this album mid, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 saves for me. Instrumentation is there. I like Trade Places. I like All of My Friends. I like the interlude, Move Along, with the other guy, James, singing. But outside of that, poor attempt at trying to make a singing album. Not necessary. This is Jack Harlow's type of R&B. This isn't nothing compared to D'Angelo or anything of that sort or name or nature. So please don't ever do that ever again, internet. I hope you learned your lesson in comparing trash music to classic music. And this was mid, but still, that is disrespectful. Either way, let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, I'm Savvy Mike, and this is I Am Savvy Mike TV. Peace.